introduction, GSP, wildly popular not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts. The wrestling, the striking to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts praised because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore.
Come on, John, don't do it to me.
GSP George St-Pierre steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, champ, I'm excited for this one, and you're cracking a wry smile. I know you are too. This is a kickboxer of the highest order, and he's made no bones about it. He believes that if this fight is contested on the feet, he's going to wax this guy early.
He's going to get the job done. He has 100% confidence that if they're standing, he's better. And why would he not? He is one of those kickboxers that is on the level of Adesanya, Pereira, and Alistair Overeem. He sits amongst the best to come from that sport and apply it to mixed martial arts. He's got a well-rounded skill set outside of kickboxing. Kickboxing is what makes him special.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear Alex Pereira, the middleweight champion, praise him recently, sort of unsolicitedly. So, needless to say, the eyes of the sport are fixed upon this kickboxer here tonight. Michael Bisping, the man many of these fight fans have come out to see here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St-Pierre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Michael the Count Bisping.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
So with 18 career wins by knockout or TKO, the UK's biggest mixed martial arts star by far. Here is the former UFC middleweight champion, Michael the Count Bisping. He has battled injuries, he has battled adversity, he has battled naysayers, and Michael Bisping has emerged through it all.
Great timing on that double leg.
St-Pierre's looking to go from the full to the half guard here, opponent not having it. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by George St-Pierre. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by George St-Pierre.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by George St-Pierre. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Work, guys, come on.
St-Pierre's back in full mount.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by GSP. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, he's got his back now. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Attempting a choke now.
All in on the rear naked choke. And now that he's got the choke on beat the neck,
oh, he got out! But at least staying busy on the bottom. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be... This is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of...
Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by St-Pierre. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George St-Pierre. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Round two is next.
All right, he beat you up that round. But you're all right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little payback time. You're going to get aggressive. They're confident over him.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, round two. Right on the button. Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Bisping. Establishing the jab here. St-Pierre gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Nice. Nice strike.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by George St-Pierre.
Another strike to the head lands.
Oh, huge Superman punch. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. Oh, right into mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by St-Pierre. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by George St-Pierre.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with him. St-Pierre's looking for that arm triangle. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling. Expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not...
Oh, he's got his back.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by George St-Pierre.
Get your hips back. Move your hips.
Nice. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet. Got to watch his neck.
Oh, he's in trouble. See if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Push the knees and pass the half guard.
Under a minute now to go in the round. St-Pierre's right back to the full mount. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Push him off.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Good work from the top here by George St-Pierre. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Final seconds here. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, round three coming up next.
Stop!
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Third round underway. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the tops of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by GSP.
He goes back to the well and lands another strike from the top. And now you can see the swelling.
Well, St-Pierre's right back to the full mount here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Constantly a moving target. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by George St-Pierre.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Takes his back now. Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Break the lock and get back to his back to defend that rear naked choke.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
St-Pierre's back in full mount. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops up.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect place, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feinting out little punches with no intent. He's got to keep pressing here.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Bisping's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Bisping.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Straight right is there. Oh, nice kick.
That was a nice takedown, yes.
Oh, hammer fist here by George St-Pierre.
He passed the half guard. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Well, St-Pierre's got the full mount. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up and now this cut has become a real issue.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. We march on, 3 minutes to go. St-Pierre's going for the sub here. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you can see.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Nice transition.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Bisping's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Getting him out here.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Great defense by this fighter. He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by George St-Pierre. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Under a minute now to go in this one.
Okay, you're in control now. Stay in control.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
Oh, man, that was slick.
You need to work on his position.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by George St-Pierre. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangles.
Continuing to find a home for these hammer fists. Nice job on the ground and pound by St-Pierre. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Oh, solid kick right there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Jab, snaps the head back.
Will do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming, so back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 24 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, George Rush St-Pierre!
Oh, well, you sort of had an inkling that this might be the way it went down, given our fighter meeting. George St-Pierre prioritized a finish, and it was clean tonight by way of the KO.
He spoke about finishing his opponent, and I don't know if I believed him. But tonight, GSP goes out there and he delivers and gets a massive knockout victory.